Hi, I'm Shreya and this is Decoding Code. In this video, I will be showing you guys a bit of an introduction to Git and some of the basic commands that you can use with Git. And so, for starters, what even is Git? Git is a versioning system that lets you see changes to any set of files, and it's mainly used as a collaboration tool for developers developing something in a project. So we'll go through some of the basic commands and I'll explain them. For reference, the repository is the thing that contains that set of files in your project. So to initialize a repository, you would use this Git Init, which stands for initialize, and then the name of your repository. So here it says initialized empty Git repository in this wherever I put it. So this is just going to put it wherever I am right now, and all of this is just me getting to Shreya programming. And now what I can do is it is an empty repository, so I want to put in a file now. Alright, so I am in my repository called Decoding Code, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch read file.txt, and since this already exists, it's just going to touch it. It's not going to really do anything. But now I'm going to say Git Status, which shows you the status, and it shows you any untracked files, which branch you're on, which I'm on the main branch, which is called master. And it is telling me that I can do git.add to include this read file.txt in what will be committed. So let's actually do that. I'm going to say git add read file.txt, and if you just tab, it'll autofill that for you. So now I can check the status again. And now it is saying that it says instead of untracked files, it says changes to be committed, and there is a new file, read file.txt. Now, in order to commit that, I can say git commit and then -m, and here you can put a commit message, and that's what this -m is for. It's just a different version of that commit command, and it's a little bit of an add-on, so I can add a commit message here. I can say this is the first commit, and usually with this commit message, if you are working on a project, this is where you would put the information about this commit, any changes that you've made to the file, and stuff like that, just to let everyone who else is working on the project, and also yourself in the future, to let them know what this change is and what this commit is doing. Now what it's saying is there's one file changed, and everything is good. I have gone to my commit. So now that is committed into that repository. So that is my first official change to that repository. Also, what I can see is Git Log, which shows you all of the previous commits in this branch. It shows you who committed it, when it was committed, and also the commit message. So that was my first commit, and we can see that here. Also, you can do git branch. What this does is you can actually branch off from the main branch. Right now, there are references to the main branch. It says on branch master, which is the main branch. So you can actually branch off of that. And this is used if maybe you're in a project and you don't want to actually influence the main branch, but you just want to branch off and do your own thing for a little bit. If you're trying out something new, you aren't sure that it might work, then you can do that on that branch, and then you can merge the branches afterwards. So if you just say git branch and don't put anything after that, it will show you which branches are there and which one you are on. That's my dog, sorry. But right now I'm on the master branch, and that is the only branch that exists. If I put a name after that, then it will create that branch. So I can say git branch text style or something like that. So I've done git branch again. You can see that text style is here, and now I can do git check out and this text style, and I've switched to the branch text style. Now, if I've done everything that I want to do here, and I've added some files. Let's actually add a file or something like this. I've created this file called font, and then I have committed it to this branch, but this is still different from the master branch because it's still branched off. So to merge this back, so what I've done is I've switched the branch master, and then I have merged text style with master. So this is checkout to master, and then git merge, and then the name of that other branch. So if I've gone off and done everything and the font looks good, everybody likes it in my team, so let me just put it back into the master file, and then that's what happened. And then I can see Git Log, and now I have 2 commits because it's that font commit and that first commit. So one last thing that I wanted to show you guys is that you can actually go back in commits. Git is a versioning system which lets you go back. What you do here is you say git checkout, and then you put this ID. That's what this is here for. So if I want to go back to this commit, back to the first commit, then I'm going to copy this, and my dog is barking. Put this here. And then I am going to go back. Now I'm going to see that I'm at the first commit, so I can go to Git Log. And now there's only that first commit there because it completely disregarded that font commit because I have gone back to the first commit. So if you do something that you didn't like and your team or you by yourself wants to go back in the project, go back to a different commit, do something there, then totally you can do that. You can do a lot with Git, and these are just the very basic commands. Obviously, I don't expect you to completely understand them right now, but if you keep on learning about them, then hopefully you will at some point. So that is basically it for this video. Hopefully you will keep learning about Git in the future, and hopefully this video helped you. If it did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. And I will see you again next Monday. Bye!